What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Brand new game, came out a couple days ago. I'm sure by the time you're seeing this, it'll be a few days ago. And yeah, I actually really am enjoying this game so far. It's like it has a Skyrim feel to it. That's really it. But without the monsters and everything. I don't think I've seen any monsters. I think it's literally just kingdoms. So yeah, let's just get back into it. And see if I can get better, because last time was pretty bad. I don't have good gear. I have a good sword, I think, but not the gear I have is not good at all. They did just release an update today for me, and yeah, I don't know. It was a big update. It's 12 gigs. They released an update already. It was 12 gigs. So I know I have to do a couple things before we continue on with the story, like, or progress really. So yeah, I need to sleep. I don't want to do that. So yeah, they got the lock picks and everything. So I need to go this way. What is the quickest way down? This way is the quickest way down. Is this him? Yes, this is him. I tell you what, the loading is ridiculous. Like, sometimes their loading screens, well, they really shouldn't be. They need to fix that, because honestly, a loading screen to talk to somebody, that's kind of ridiculous.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have kin there.
I can't talk to you.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
I didn't do anything.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Hey!
Why are the people so rude?
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
So I gotta eat. It's not wise to ignore hunger. The longer Henry doesn't eat, the weaker he gets. If you fast long enough, he can even die. Oh, fuck me. I'll pick that up, I guess. Roast duck. So I don't want the bread roll. I have bread. I want apples. Let me see. Should I eat some more? Probably. Let me go. replenish my apple stock. Alright. That should be good enough for now. Do they have anything else actually? Wine? I'll pick that up. Why not? Let's just take him. I don't know how weight affects me. Because obviously this has weight to it. Some cheese. I'll take one more. Alright, they have... Oh. Oh, no, no, no! I didn't mean to steal it.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Courtyard Lodge. Aha! So I have to sit on it first. Sleep. I can say how long I want. Alright, hopefully. Yeah, is that going to show me? Really? 5 hours? That's all let me do? Or is it gonna load and then it'll be, oh, 5 more hours? Over with.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Let's do that one. I don't know.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca and murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding, those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay, I can't see anything. So that's always great.
The best thing would be to join forces with Skalitz and wipe Sigismund's bastards off the face of the earth.
I literally cannot see. I'm positive you guys can't see anything either.
But if I have to choose a place for one, then right here behind solid walls is it.
Listen up! If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Alright, so...
Are you serious?
Where do I go? What's this? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
God be with you. Hey!
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, all right. I'm glad them people were saved, though. I'm just as glad it weren't Sigismund.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Okay, Can I lean against the wall? wait till then. I'm sure they're gonna stop, like, it'll stop somewhere and they're like, oh, you're done. So I understand this now. This makes more sense. Some of the cutscenes could be better though, or maybe like some of the segues, I guess you call them. I don't know what to call them. Did I wait enough time? I don't know if I did or not. Let's waste more time, I guess. I'm sure it'll stop me. Yep, just like that.
What is it?
Shut up. The battlements of... Oh, it's over here. I'm sorry, but I need more armor, because that's not enough. Good lord, man.
We're going to hit them like scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
So I actually have to. Let's go talk to him. Oh, no, not him. Fuck.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Then it's better to have Wenceslas. You won't see him marauding with foreign mercenaries and pillaging towns like Sigismund.
Where'd he go?
True enough. Ever since Sigismund conquered
Sir Robard, need to talk to you.
God be with you.
And with you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Fail, yeah.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Not wasting any more time, so... Alright, what were my objectives again? I have to get a horse. It's a fast travel point. Baker. Alright, whatever. We'll just discover this area real quick. See if you can let me out.
Good health to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Not any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the Skalitz people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out, quickly.
A likely story. Better clear off before I lose my temper.
Son of a bitch, I don't know how to do this. Ooh. I'm not willing.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
Okay.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I'll let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something. Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook.
I don't
She's
want that.
good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
Alright. Ow. So it's definitely in the castle. Is it up top though? I don't... I don't know where to go. Is it inside? It has to be inside, right? Okay, where the hell is this? It doesn't help me at all. How do I see my... Okay, I don't know how to get out of here, but I need to find some armor. The issue is I don't have...
What is it?
Shut up. I don't know how to get out of here. I don't know how to do anything. Because it says it's over here.
Good health to you.
You men down there! There's a prisoner escaping! Catch him! There, below the mountain!
Okay, well, I escaped it. I didn't mean to.
Over there! Got you! Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Curva! Ah, shit! My foot! Come here, lads. Never mind.
Got you!
Didn't we just...
Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
I guess I can only do this. I don't have any money.
I have to... Alright, take me.
That's a good lad.
What? Answer me.
Well, let me out.
Hey, watch it.
Well, get out of the way.
Be quick about it. Hey, watch it. Get going, folk these days.
I can't. You guys are in my way.
Are you deaf? You there! Stop! Surrender! You've committed a crime, and I'm arresting you.
Ah, shit! Leave me be!
This asshole.
I told you to clear off, and I was deadly serious about it. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
That much? I don't have enough on me.
Well, it's a jail cell for you then.
Fuck me, man.
Bring it on. You there! Stop! Where could he have vanished to? He must be here somewhere. Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law. I'm telling you, surrender!
Assholes. Get out of my way!
Right. The fun's over.
Oh my god, these guys are dicks.
I've got him far. What the hell was that?
Stop hitting me!
Already?
3!
He was out there. The next thing it's dead
gone. Hopefully, they're gone.
Nonsense. Who told you such a thing?
It's true, I swear. The Weiss brother goes that way with eggs and milk. He says there was nothing down below with passport, but up top the snow was ankle deep. The weather's gone mad, I tell you.
You there! Stop!
Wait, no, what the?
Surrender!
All right,
You'll have to answer for your lawbreaking.
I surrender.
Oh my god, these guys suck.
Now I'll teach you what clear off means. You should have thought twice about what you're doing. That'll land you a fat fine.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You'll still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Put me in jail then.
These are
Get
assholes.
moving. I hope you rot there.
What a dick.
I hope you enjoyed your time in our little establishment.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
And can I go?
Go. Aye, you can, I'm sorry to say. Now bugger off and get yourself killed for all I care.
Oh. Well, I didn't get a horse. You know what? I don't need a horse. Why didn't I do this before? What do you mean I can't fast travel right now? You gotta be kidding me.
I see him.
What the fuck is going on?
Got you. Will you never give up?
Let me go.
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double. There! Catch him!
It's like they've already gone.
Alright, but I will have to end this here. Good God. What happened? I'm going to have to end this here. So if you guys enjoyed and you want to see more, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to continue on going this way.
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Oh, bandits. Huh. Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, so I'm going to end this here. See if I can sleep somewhere, right? Yeah, let me try sleeping. Oh my God. Never mind. So I'm going to end this here, finally.
God.
That's awful. I'm gonna try to get to my hometown. I tried to get a horse, but that didn't work out. What is this for? There's no entrance. Oh, it's just hay. I'll try to get back to my hometown, and I'll continue when I get there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.